Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do 3D flowers in 3 different ways. I have these Miss 6 nail tips just to actually do the design on, but I will link these in the description if you like them. To do 3D flowers, you're going to need some sculpting gel. This is Onus 12 color sculpting gel, so I'm going to pick out 3 colors that I want to use. You can use any sculpting gel you'd like, but I like using these because they already have colors, so less painting and work you have to do on the back end if you want your flowers to have some color. You will need some plastic to work on. I just cut a piece of plastic from the nail packaging. This just helps keep the gel from sticking to your surface. You're also going to need a cuticle pusher. I feel like having a cuticle pusher has been helpful because we're going to need to scoop some out, so it's just good to have one. You of course also want to have your sculpting gel, so I decided to go with this pink for our first flower. And I'm also going to put on a glove because we don't want contact dermatitis, which is a skin allergy, so you always want to wear gloves when working with gel. This first flower we're going to do is a basic flower. I feel like this one is the most beginner friendly. So you're going to start by scooping out 5 small amounts of gel and then roll them into a ball. Next, you're going to place them on the nail. Since there are 5 balls, we're going to place them evenly. You don't have to cure or anything just yet. This is just to place them. You also need a silicone tool so that you can create indentations in the gel. So I'm placing the pointy end in the center and just pressing down almost at a 35-degree angle. Off to the side, I have some rubbing alcohol to prevent the gel from sticking to the tool. So I did dip it in that before I did this step. You're not going to do too much with the petals here. Again, this is a basic flower, so the petals will stay rounded. If you want, you can cure it here and leave it like so, or you can cure it and then add a little caviar bead in the center, which is what I'm going to go ahead and do. You can also do a rhinestone in the center if you'd like. I'm going to top coat with Born Pretty's glossy top coat, but I do like the matte look as well, so totally up to you how you want to leave it. So that's how you do the basic 3D flower. Next, I'm going to show you how to do a step up from basic. So this flower will be purple. Again, we're going to do the same steps, which is rolling out 5 balls of gel. Again, we're going to place the balls on the flower evenly, almost in a star shape without curing it just yet. You're going to take your silicone tool and press from the center and then drag toward the outside. This will create a different petal effect rather than the rounded petals. It may separate a bit, but that's why you'll just need to take your tool to bring it back together. Before you cure it, you can add some caviar beads or rhinestones and then cure it, or you can cure first and then adhere them with the rhinestone glue. So that is the second way you can do a 3D flower with sculpting gel. Now we're going to get into the third way of doing 3D flowers. This one is a bit more intricate to do. Instead of scooping out all 5 at once, I'm doing one at a time. So I'm going to scoop another ball of gel. Next, I'm going to take a random lid and flatten this piece on the plastic. Once I lift it up, it should come off on the lid. Now I'm taking my cuticle pusher and gently scraping around the edges to get it to come up. This helps give the petal more detail and look more flowy. My camera storage did get full at this part, so I couldn't show it all, but I'm basically placing it where I want my flower to be and then curing it immediately once it's placed. I'm going to go through and do this for each petal while making sure I'm strategically placing them. That is the third way of doing 3D flowers. Which flower do you like the most? Let me know in the comments, and also if you found this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.